Yo, what's good, YouTube family, man? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Certified Grounder coming at y'all again with another NBA 2K20 video. But today's video, we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to do something just a little bit different, man. So basically, this video, I know it's going to be a little late of a drop, but this video is going to be me pretty much talking about what my wish list is and, you know, what I think some things need to be changed and what things need to be added to NBA 2K21. So if you like the video, share the video for me, comment down below, and also make sure you hit that sub button, man. That's definitely most important. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video, man. So basically, let's start off from the beginning. The first thing I want to say about NBA 2K21 is I'm very excited for women that are part of the community and they are getting ready to be able to have their own My Player characters. I think that is absolutely dope, man, because that is something that I feel as if they should have been implemented into the game because women deserve to be able to do the same things. Now, there is some speculation and some misdirection about female My Players as well right now. Men don't want females to be able to dunk on them in the park or whatever because they don't do that in real life. But if we're going to be honest, there's a lot of stuff that we do personally within the actual game itself, and we ain't supposed to be doing that either because it's not realistic. But then again, like I was talking about with my boys before, this is a video game. That's something that we have to remember. But that's not, that was just me kind of just talking about it, just saying something that I was excited about. One of the things that I really feel as if needs to be taken out of, and which we now do have the information about, is quick draw should have never been a part of the game in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, quick draw, first of all, why should we have to wage badge points on how fast your jump shot can be? That just makes no sense. Like, it just doesn't. So, I mean, there isn't no need for me to go into too many details about that. 2K, good job. Y'all took that out the game, and we got Jump Shot Creator back. I'm real hyped, man. I'm glad to hear it. The next thing is, I feel like animations need to be fixed all the way around. And there's quite a few reasons for why I say that. And this is also still on the topic of badges as well. The hop step cheese is absolutely one of the most overpowering animations in the game. If you have slithery finisher, fancy footwork, along with contact finisher, and your slashing is like over 87, even if it's 84, 85, for you to get pro contact dunks, doing the hop step is going to be extremely OP, man. Like, it is going to be super OP. And that's why people do it all the time. And it's crazy because now, like, people they dribble left and right nonstop, hop step to the paint, dunk the ball. Or if they're not doing that, they waiting for a screen, hop step left and right, they shoot the tray ball from damn near half court. Like, it's crazy, man. And when people hop step, you have no control over your My Player on the defensive end. Literally, like, no control at all. You always end up being put in this animation to where you're not even allowed to contest the man that's doing the hop step. Like, it's crazy. And that's even as a big man, you can't do that. Okay, big, I see you getting freaky out there. But, yeah, like, it's crazy, man. Another thing is, which I really I hope fixes next year, is when people do the hop step, they double hop and do a travel. Like, you cannot do that, man. Like, I've literally watched them pick up the ball, hop step, they glitch into a whole nother hop step, and then they go up. And you're not allowed to jump at that one. Or if you do jump at it, you get basically pulled away from the person that's doing the hop step, and they get it easy too. Like, that doesn't make any sense, man. Like, come on, fix the game, bro. Fix it. So, that's one of the things I wanted to talk about as far as animations are concerned. Another animation I want to kind of talk about, it has a lot to do with what I want to call it is the contest, the shot contest. Right now, if you shoot the ball and somebody's in your face, 2K is liable to say that it was only 20% contested, and they shot a slightly early or a slightly late full white bar and they make the shot. That should not be happening. Like, I would literally jump in front of a defender with Hall of Fame Intimidator, Hall of Fame Clamps, jumping directly in front of a person that's shooting the ball as a defender. And when that happens, they automatically just go up, shoot the ball. Sometimes they'll green it. Sometimes they'll just hit a full white. And 2K will have the nerve to sit up here and say that it was only about 20% contested. Like, it's crazy. Ball game. Yes, sir. Got that dub out there. Let's get it, man. My bad, y'all. I was just hyped about getting that dub that day, man. But it's crazy, man. Like, there's no way that should be happening. Like, if somebody is in your face and you have that Hall of Fame Intimidator, that's just like if you go down bottom trying to dunk on a big 7'3" big man with Hall of Fame Intimidator and rim protector and all that. Most of the time, they're not going to give you that dunk because he has the attributes to shut that down. But if my perimeter defense is at least a solid 85 or higher with Hall of Fame Intimidator, there's no reason for why I contest a shot and I don't sit up here and make the person shooting the ball miss their shot. Like, that just doesn't make sense at all. But that's one. Man, it's like so many animations in the game. I can just constantly like keep going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. But let's kind of talk about the animations with big man. Like, if you go, so let's say you drive into the paint and a big man jumps in the air. If the big man is already jumping, there's no reason, even if you have pogo stick, you've already jumped once. And when I come down to the lane and I go up, there should be no reason a big man is dunking the ball with it. I mean, not dunking the ball, but blocking the ball with his elbow and I'm going up for a damn dunk or a layup. That doesn't make sense. I don't care what badges you have on or whatever. That shouldn't happen, regardless of the matter. It should absolutely never happen. It has to be another animation that has to be fixed in the game. People have to stop running down the court, and when people press X, they're not even stealing the ball. It literally, you're forced to run into the defender's body, and the ball just pops out of your hand. That happens on way too many occasions because people are just running and spamming X. And the reason why I say that's a part of animation is because when you spam an X, your hand is moving towards the ball to try and steal it. That's the whole purpose of the X button on the defensive end. And with that being said, when you're spamming the X button like that, 2K, you guys have to implement a penalty for people that do that nonstop, because there are so many people that play this game and they just constantly spam. And they don't get foul calls. They don't get anything. You get forced to pick the ball up, or you just get drawn into a double team, or you automatically get drawn into losing a ball. Like, it's a number of things that happen. People that play 2K and play Pro-Am and all that other stuff, you know exactly what I'm referring to, man. But that's another thing that I wanted to talk about as far as animations is concerned. One last thing I want to talk about as far as animations is people have to, like, you have to fix the game to where when people are dribbling the ball, you don't sit up. If I go for a steal, the ball shouldn't glitch through my arm. Like, if you're holding L trigger, I understand that. That means you're in the protect the ball mode. That's what that L trigger is for when you're on the offensive end. Cool, I get that. That's no problem. You should be able to protect the ball some kind of way. Understandable. But at the same time, when you sit up there and somebody is going for a steal and they're in a prime position to steal the ball, and what happens or ends up happening is people don't get a steal, the ball just goes clear through their arm, or somebody just jumps through their arm, or whatever happens. Stuff like that should not happen like often. That should be like a every once in a while type deal thing. Like, then I really won't be talking about it. I would just be like, okay, whatever. I mean, hey, it happened. But this happens all the time. Like, all the time, man. Like, it's crazy, man. I know I said I was done with animations, but we got a little time, and I want to, make sure I talk to y'all and get this information out and just kind of get y'all opinion on what y'all think as well. But for people that play twos, the 2-on-2 cheese is absolutely insane. and to a certain extent is absolutely unguardable. Like, it is just unguardable. Excuse me. And the reason why I say that is because when you're playing twos and you have people that know the cheese to win the twos game, what they do is you have a big man that can score in the paint. He's great at getting rebounds, and he's able to set hard screens. With that being said, good shot, ball out. I see you, boy. With that being said, what they do is the person that is inbounding the ball, they wait for that big man or vice versa to come down there and stand in front of the person that's checking the inbounder. And the person that is checking the inbounder, they obviously they can't move, and the person that is in front of the inbounder just stands there setting the screen. So when the ball gets inbounded, all they got to do is just stand there, hold B, set a screen. The person dribbles left and right 2 times. Boom, they got a wide open 3-pointer because you can't react to that. Like, and it's crazy because there's no, first of all, if you're going to allow that to happen, the person that's checking the inbounder should be able to move. That's how that should be. That's how it is in real life. Because whoever's on the inbound or passing the ball in, the defender is allowed to move. But on the 2-on-2 court, you got to just stand still. You can't move at all. Like, that's wild, man. That's part of the reason why I really don't play twos right now myself. And I know y'all probably gonna say, well, that's probably because you just not competitive and you not a dribble guy and this, that, and the third. To an extent, maybe you right. Maybe you are right. But at the same time, that is not competitive basketball to me at all. That's legit not competitive basketball. That's just cheesing the game and taking what's given to you, which I understand. Trust me, I do. I get it. I get it. Hold on. Oh, I forgot. I thought they was gonna give me a dunk right there, man. But I got you. Oh, big man, you missed me, bro. But yeah. So I understand it. People utilize what the game is giving them. No doubt about it. I get it. But that's just my personal opinion when it comes to twos. Another thing I want to talk about is I would love for affiliations to be back in the game. Like, I would love for that to happen because it really does give me a reason to play park. Like, I mean, I had a reason to play park right now because my boys is out there. If nobody's online or we don't have a full 5 to go on the rec or play team program, then of course we're gonna go and play park because we got 3 to do that. It makes absolute sense, but at the same time, running in the park is nothing anymore. Like, we just fighting for rep and we're fighting to be top rep, and that's it. Like, that's not enough for me personally. I love the fact that I was able to represent Old Town, and I'll be like, yeah, this is my hood. This where I hoop at. You're not finna come to me and come to my hood and do us over. And no, that's not how that's gonna happen. Like, that's how it was. Like, it used to be so many rep battles and neighborhood battles, man. Like, I love that. Like, it gave me a drive to want to play the part. I thought that was incredible, man. So that's something I would love to see. Another thing I would like to see back in the game, I wish, but I know it's not gonna happen, especially now that we done got confirmed with a lot of information, is having the Jordan Rec Center back to where you can walk in there with your park clothes on and just play some recreational ball. Because there's a reason why we have Team Pro-Am and we have the Rec or the Jordan Rec Center. The Jordan Rec Center is just for randoms, people that want to come together to test their skills out there. That's exactly what that's for. You just want to test your skills out, see how good you are, and play. It's not extremely competitive like Team Pro-Am is. Like, it's not. We know that already. But that's why I say I feel like there needs to be a difference or a defer set in place. So you have Team Pro-Am where you have uniforms on your players and what you're supposed to wear when you're playing a team game. And then when you're on the rec center, you have on your regular clothes, playing some ball, having fun. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it was before.
Right.
Like, for real.
Right.
That's exactly how it was before. 2K has a bad habit of taking stuff out the game, and then they put it back, and they saying this is a new mode, but it's something that was already in the game once before. They just revamped it in a sense. Like, that was really all. Another thing that I want to talk about is I feel like if you're gonna come out with a new game, you should stop making it to where people can go back to the old days. Like, prime example right now for 2K21, I believe they have it set up to where you could come out with information. I mean, not information. You can come out and play with the new Pro Stick style that they're implementing into 2K21. Or you can go back to the style of NBA 2K20 or NBA 2K19 of shooting with the X button and dribbling the ball and things of that nature. No, if it's a new game, take it out the game. It's gone, and that's the end of it. Like, make everybody be able to have the same thing, to have the same competitiveness, the same amount of, energy put into the game, the same amount of practice. It needs to go both ways. It doesn't need you shouldn't have to have it one way for these competitive players and then have it the other way for these people that don't even really play the game, but they play it enough just to get what they want out of it. Like, no. Make it equal and the same for everybody. That's how I personally think it should be. That's my personal opinion. I mean, small things that I want to see some updated shoes put into the game. I think that would be absolutely incredible. Also, I would love to see the jogging pants back to where you can like kind of scrunch them up at the bottom. That was me and my boys like favorite fit to put together, man. Like, it was really dope. It was really dope. Oh man, and shoes. Like, the shoes gotta come back to the point to where you create them, they're yours. Like, you used to be able to create multiple shoes in the game and you didn't have to go buy them. Now you gotta spend 10,000 VC to get a pair of custom shoes. Like, especially if you're with that brand, there's no reason you should have to pay that much for no shoes. Like, that is insane, man. That's crazy. But that's just me, man. That's me. I know I'm kind of rambling and going on and on, but it's like so many things that I want to touch on. I know it's some things I'm forgetting about, but once again, if there's something that I missed that you think I should have talked about, drop it down below. Put them comments out there. Make me aware of it. I probably was thinking that, but didn't remember when I was recording this video, and I didn't think about it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you agree, you like what I said, or you thought about what I said, go ahead and drop a comment down below. Another thing I really wanted to talk about is I need, if there is going to be a build in a game that is a slasher, then he needs to do exactly what his build is called. And when he's a slasher, that means he slashes to the basket. There was a time when things were just like that. When you were a pure slasher, that's it. You couldn't shoot the ball. You weren't able to do anything else. And now it's been implemented into the game where everybody can shoot the ball. I don't care if you got a 35 three-pointer. If you got boost on and you on the right spot and you know the jump shot, or it's the cheesiest jump shot in the game, you gonna make that shot. There's no reason that the game should be built like that. Make builds do what they were built to do. If they make a 7'3" big man that is meant to just score in the paint, he shouldn't be on the three-point line greening threes. If somebody makes a two-way slasher to just play incredible, good block, T-head, good God. But if a slasher is in the game, or a two-way slasher is in the game, and he's built to just play good defense on the perimeter and dunk the ball, then that should be it. It shouldn't be he plays good defense, he could dunk the ball, he could shoot the ball. Because right now in NBA 2K20, every build is the exact same way. Every build can do the same thing. Like, there's no deferment in between each build, y'all. Like, it's not. Like, you make a center and you make him 6'9". He's a paint beast with a 67 three-pointer. You give him to a 99. Now he a damn shooting paint beast that can dribble the ball and protect the paint plus get rebounds. Like, man. Is there going to be any type of thing implemented to the game so where builds are subject to do what they built the build to do? Like, I hope that's what it is. Mike Wayne, said that if you don't put anything to your shooting attributes, you're going to struggle shooting the ball. And I hope that really does happen, because I think shooting needs to be a lot harder for everybody. Because closer to the end of the year, with them updating the sliders, updating the game in general, everything has been changed, and people hit so many full whites. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, it is insane how many full whites people hit, man. Like, you just don't understand, man. But this video is coming to an end, y'all. I know there's something that I forgot about. There was something I didn't talk about. There was something I probably was just talking about before the game even started. But hey, I try to remember everything that I could. I appreciate everybody that comes by this video and likes it. And if you enjoy the content, make sure you hit that like button, drop a comment down below, and also make sure you hit that sub button and turn them noties on so you can be ready for the next banger, man. 2K21, we will be taking off, man, so be ready. Shout out to Kid Brims, shout out to Glizzy, shout out to Jers the General, and of course shout out to my man Gills. And most importantly, shout out to my man King J Mace. And for everybody that supports me and has my back, man, I love y'all, appreciate y'all. We gonna catch y'all on the next one, you heard? Keep grinding, y'all. I love y'all.